Are you hip to the app Merlin?
Mm-mm. I've not even heard of it.
Yeah, you should check it out. I've had people that design the app on
your podcast.
Yeah, so
is your podcast called Meat Eaters too?
It's called the Meat Eater Podcast.
Meat Eater Podcast.
So when you're out in your yard and you hear birds off in the distance anywhere, and you open it up, it just listens and tells you what birds. Tells you what it's a phenomenal app. The reason I bring that up is it's what is harmful to people's self-esteem is when you're turkey hunting and you're mimicking the noises. So we'll open up Merlin and be like, is it picking you up or not, bro? Is it saying there's a turkey over there? Is there not saying there's a turkey over there?
Yeah.
Like I got friends that put enormous amounts of energy into learning how to mimic the call of a barred owl.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you mean those? What is it?
Yeah. They go like. They got a roll. Yeah, but you do it loud as shit.
Okay, hold on, just give me a second. Give me.
They like. Yeah, I'm not good at it. Southerners are good at it. It's a very Southern thing. Like, there's like Yankees that can do it, but they're not going to do it like a Southerner.
The barred owl. Pull it up. I just want to get a gander at it. Sorry, you had it up.
Yeah, pull up Clay Newcomb. Say Clay Newcomb barred owl. Or unless you want to hear the real thing.
No, I want to start with this man.
Well, he's a Southerner.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, this is me and Clay. You see Clay and the birds, right? Anyhow,
definitely, dude. You got to stay in school, brother.
What is fun is to open up Merlin
and see who's got it,
and then get off a ways.
Yeah.
And so one of my buddies, who is a Yankee, he's a Northerner, buddy Seth, like he's a real good owl caller.
Yeah.
And when he realized that Merlin wasn't picking him up, wasn't putting him down as a barred owl. He had an emotional crisis and started redoing his shit and working on his shit until Merlin, he had to change his stuff until he could figure out why Merlin wasn't grabbing him.
Look, all I'm telling you is that motherfucker ain't registering on Merlin. That's all. Look, I'm going to shoot you straight. That's crazy. It's also crazy to be, now this I really understand, wanting to be this animal. And my
being an owl.
Yeah. Wanting to really get into their head. And I've had a little bit of owl actually. My sister's husband cooked 2 owls during Thanksgiving.
Well, he might want to keep that more secret.
Yeah, I don't know if he did it. I haven't seen him in a long time. That's what I'll tell you. But it's not a lot of meat, I'll tell you that. It's kind of like you see those women in Little House on the Prairie, a lot of skirts, not a lot of meat under there, you know?
That's good. That's a good way to put it.
You think it's going to be Philadelphia under there, but it's a little more Arizona when you get under there.
Yeah, see, I'd tell you a good story my father told me, but he's dead, so they're not going to do anything bad. I will tell it. I don't know why my father did this.
Okay.
I don't know why my father did this, but it talks about that, like a lot of skirt, not much
meat, yeah.
So obviously my father was from another time. My dad was born in he had me when he was old. He was born in the Great Depression.
Oh, wow. Like 1910?
No, not that late. He was a World War II veteran.
Oh, wow.
Anyhow.
Thank you, Mr. Rinella, for your service.
He tells a story about sitting deer hunting with his bow and somehow, there he is on the right there. He tells a story about sitting deer hunting with his bow and deciding to shoot an owl with his bow. And he says he doesn't, and he feels like he hits the owl. I can't account for why he would decide to do this. It's not something I would do. I don't condone it. Shoots the owl and hits it dead center. But he said the owl doesn't even change tune.
Wow.
Because he realizes it's all feathers.
Yeah. It's all brassiere, baby. No tit.
That was his only owl hunting story.
God.
Yeah. And he didn't. The owl escaped unharmed. Yeah.
I mean, look at these motherfuckers, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing, dude?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
If you don't think all of the world is a psyop, look at this MFer, homie. Look at this thing right here.
You know, you want to know a current controversy about the barred owl?
Mm-hmm. I'd love to.
The noise that Clay was just making there and the owls are making. Okay, do you remember back to the kind of culture war issue around spotted owls? Like logging in the Pacific Northwest and the spotted owl?
Well, I think they were tearing down their habitats, right?
Exactly. And the spotted owl this happens to animals now and then, where a spotted owl stopped being an owl and kind of became like a cultural emblem.
Oh, yeah, like when they put them on Frontier Airlines, like on their wing?
Yeah, sure. It'd be like wolves occupy this now. Like there's wolves as flesh and blood creatures, and then there's sort of the symbolism of the wolf.
Right.
So the spotted owl became a symbolism of land use, like land use controversy.
Okay.
Meaning that you got loggers in the Pacific Northwest trying to harvest timber products, but there's this owl this endangered species, this owl that they're trying to protect. So the owl becomes this kind of like proxy symbol for whether we should cut trees or not.
I remember even in Dumb and Dumber, they went to the banquet where they were raising money for the spotted owl.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so it became like a cultural thing. Barred owls are one of those species like Canada geese, white-tailed deer, crows that do really well, that they benefit off people, right? Like the more people there are in more places, the more beneficial it is to that owl. That owl does well in disturbed ecosystems. They like people. They'll hang out above your house. They'll hunt in your yard. Like we don't bother them.
Mm-hmm.
Other things hate people. But this thing that's gradually happening is barred owls, which were historically more in the eastern U.S., are colonizing the spotted owl's range and displacing spotted owls. So there's this big push, and there was even federal money. I don't know where it stands right now. I think the current administration was rolling it back. There was a push where they were going to go kill, right there, they were going to cull 470,000 barred owls in the Pacific Northwest.
To keep them from migrating?
To try to save
the spotted owl.
The spotted owl.
Fuck.
And I think they might have pulled that money. I'm not sure.
Oh.
But just a little like wildlife politics. Like there's always wildlife politics brewing,
Yeah.
And so there's this kind of thing like, does it make sense, that you ask the question. And it's not like people are moving them in trucks. They're moving on their own. So if this bird is getting there on his own.
It's nature.
Yeah, he's getting there on his own, under his own wing, spreading across. Can you really call it that's like
colonization
bad? Or is it just that it's natural? Like throughout your 45 years of life, raccoons have gone north and west. Throughout your 45 years of life, opossums have gone north and west. Barred owls have gone west, all on their own. It's human in that they're sort of like our crop fields, our clearings, our developments don't bother them. They're beneficial to them.
Right. So we don't have an effect really on it.
Yeah. So like it's happening, and they're talking about, dusting off that many owls. And I don't know.
I mean, that's interesting. Yeah, it's like how much do you want to mess up with what Mother Nature is doing, It says right here, yes, funding for the barred owl removal initiative was recently pulled. In July 2025, the Trump administration terminated 3 critical federal grants totaling about $1.1 million, which were essential for launching the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services plan to cull barred owls across California, Oregon, and Washington. Who was going to do that? Were they just going to send some? How would they go about that, do you think?
I applied for one of those gigs one time. They were doing... I just thought it was kind of interesting. There's another animal that is in more places than it was historically, the mountain goat.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this project one time they were trying to get mountain goats out of Olympic, was it out of, no, not out of Olympic National Park. I can't remember.
Pull up a mountain goat.
It's a great animal.
Now, you do not see a lot of these around here.
No. But they were looking for teams of people to go do this mountain goat colt.
Yeah, of course they were.
And so we made like
Get
a team.
professional wrestlers, dude. Get them
we
to
made
do
a
it.
team to do the mountain goat colt, and our team was not selected because a part of the thing was they wanted you to keep your mouth shut. And I think that they looked and they're like, this guy's not gonna keep his mouth shut about that shit. He's like a fucking writer. So they're like, I think they saw through me. And I had a crack commando team put together.
Yeah.
But didn't get the nod.
Oh.
Because I think that they could see that like let's say you're a writer and you're trying to get in the military.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yeah, I got a feeling
This guy's gonna
this ain't patriotism.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I didn't get the job.
It's almost like Armageddon where that team gets chosen to go save the world or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys should have got the chance, brother. That'd be a great movie.
I had a crack commando team put together.
Really? Who'd you get on? Did you get any diversity on it? How do you attack?
No, this was before
Was
that.
it DEI?
No, this is
You didn't do
before
all that. Yeah,
No,
that's fair.
now that I review it in my mind, it was decidedly a group of guys that you could mistake for me.
No, okay.
That was my mountain goat team.
Yeah.
They're gonna do the same. Like they're fixing to do the same thing in Grand Teton.
In the Grand Teton National Park?
Yeah, because mountain goats are largely in the coastal ranges historically.
God, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Oh yeah, so you got like Idaho, Colorado, Utah. They all have non-native mountain goat populations.
Oh, yeah.
South Dakota has a non-native mountain goat population.
And when you say non-native, that means that they just ended up there? They weren't naturally from there?
They were drove in.
Ah.
They were drove in. They were brought in. You wouldn't believe, like, if you're interested in animals, man, you wouldn't believe how much humans have reshuffled the deck.
Of how animals exist?
Of where they're, like, of distribution of animals.
In the world or mostly in America?
World too.
Mm.
Yeah. We have like our country hosts African species in certain, totally wild feral animals. We have African species running around in our country. We have Asiatic species running around in our country. We've just completely reshuffled the deck. Like I was saying, like historically there was turkeys in 34 states. You can hunt turkeys in every state but Alaska now.
Wow.
Like we've been very good at moving it around, and we used to have the ambition of moving it all around. Now we have the ambition of trying to put it back the way we found it.
Yeah.
But for a while, the ambition was to more the merrier.
Spread it everywhere.
And they just cut shit loose just to see what would happen.
Fuck.
Yeah. All the time, man. Just move it around, see what happens.
That's bonkers, man. Where is Grand Teton National Park?
It's basically Yellowstone National Park.
Do you have a place in America that you feel has the strongest connection to nature, kind of to just pivot a little bit? Like, do you like where you feel like the most like innately connected? Is that a weird question, kind of?
No, it's not a weird question.
Because I know that like some of the natives had like the Black Hills and stuff like that in the Dakotas. Like they had places where they felt like extremely connected to nature.
Oh yeah, you mean like places that had a spiritual,
like an aura or something to them?
Yeah, sure.
I just wondered if there was.
I can't pretend to. I don't know what that felt like. I don't know what that looked like. I have things that mean a lot. I have places that mean a lot to me. I have places that mean a lot to me from a standpoint of personal experiences that have happened in certain places. I had a place for a long time. I told my kids, I was like, man, if I die, like I had originally said, if I die, I want, I was like, this is going to be hard to pull off, but like in a perfect world, I would have my body like dumped there.
Oh yeah.
Just hidden away somewhere to be eaten and my bones strewn about by bears.
Yeah.
Like I thought that seemed like a cool idea.
It is kind of neat.
Yeah. There's a number of people that Crazy Horse, his friends took his body and put it somewhere they don't know where it is.
Really? Has anybody gone to look for it?
Edward Abbey, the writer.
Edward Abbey. So Crazy Horse, they hid his body?
His friends took his body. Fuck. He was killed in Nebraska. They took his body and put it in a crevice somewhere. They don't know where it is.
And no one's found it yet?
Ed Abbey's body was out.
Ed Abbey from
you ever hear Monkey Wrench Gang? He wrote Monkey Wrench Gang.
Not from
Desert Solitaire. He was an environmental.
Not the Odd Couple, huh?
No. He was an environmental warrior. You should read up on
Ed Abbey.
Yeah, he's like a big figure in defending the desert. And a novelist. Anyways, his friends took him and they dumped him.
And they don't tell anybody where?
I won't tell anybody where.
That's cool. That sounds like the way to go.
So I wanted to have that I wanted to have a program like that. And that where I wanted it was a spot was a place that had that I had a deep, what to me passes as a sort of spiritual connection to that place. Then there's places I just like because there's I love being in Alaska. I spend a month or so in Alaska. It's kind of throughout different times of the year. I spend a month or so in Alaska every year. I love Alaska. What I like about Alaska is it's it's a big place, but there's a lot of places where you can just kind of picture what time was you can kind of picture what things were a long time ago.
Got it.
Yeah, so it's because a thing that if you've as an outdoorsman, as someone that likes nature, oftentimes you find yourself trying to imagine a long time ago.
Right.
There's something there's some kind of continuity thing.